It says it's working. Let's see here. Okay. Let me just let my Instagram followers know that it's working, guys. Hi, happy full moon in Leo. I'm Janine from Cards and Coffee with Janine. Let's see if we can get a good angle here. This is me being not new to YouTube, but kind of just playing around with it more. I'm in my kitchen, me and my partner's kitchen, where like all the magic happens. I'm a huge foodie, and this is like, I worked remotely for a while, and this is where I would work. It's just my happy place. So let me just let my Instagram followers know I am live. And if you're there, please give a hi so I know this is working. Okay. This is about to get meta because I'm going to go on my Instagram and tell everybody what's going on. It's interesting because Mercury is not in retrograde, but I've been having a bit of a hard time with the technologies today. Right. Okay, if you're seeing this, it's 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm about 15 minutes late, but you are able to go live with less than 50 followers on YouTube. And you know what? I don't care that I don't have 50 followers. I'm going to do it on YouTube anyway, because my readings are longer, and it's either that or TikTok. I'm trying to like expand, you know? But more on that soon on my YouTube, Cards and Coffee with Janine. So the link is in the earlier story. I was able to get it to work, and I'm actually live right now. So gotta go. Bye. Okay, if you're seeing this, it's 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm about 15 minutes late, but you are able to go live. Wow, so this is like way too real, but that's just me being annoyed that you have to have 50 followers. But yeah, anywho, let's get some sage up in here, right? And I'm about to open this just so we can clear the energy, have a balcony here. Let's see if anyone hops on, which would be cool. But regardless, hopefully you can post this afterwards and y'all can see it then, because I know people are busy. So happy full moon in Leo. It's the first full moon of 2024. Congratulations. If you're seeing this, you've made it to 2024 in what is a really confusing world sometimes. But yeah, here we are. And we are here. We're holding the space. Okay, so I'm just going to smudge a little bit with some sage. And I have the door open there, so we're going to get that going. This just resets the energy, so it's a clean slate. Okay, so here we go. Let's get into Leo and what's going on right now with the planets and the stars. So today we have the moon in Leo while the sun is in Aquarius. So we're working with that axis right now. And of course, what makes this full moon extra special is the fact that, Pluto also just moved into Aquarius, and it hasn't been there in a really long time. The last time Pluto was in Aquarius was when the French Revolution was happening. So that kind of gives you a little bit of a vibe check. Pluto has been in Capricorn for the past 15 years. So, and Pluto will be in Aquarius starting in 2025 for the next 20 years. We have this pretty long preview for most of this year. Pluto will be in Aquarius, and it dips back into Capricorn in the fall, and then in 2025 it will stationed there permanently for 25 or for 20 years. So it's a big paradigm shift that's going on, and we're just at the beginning of it. So of course that's always going to feel strange. And Aquarius season, we'll just start there maybe to kind of like ground our way into this energy, is it's fixed air, right? So you have the sun in fixed air. So fixed air is Aquarian energy in particular is very innovative and very quirky and unique. And Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and that's all about like kind of disruptive energy for the larger good. So yeah, it's a very revolutionary time. And they're also, when I say innovative, there's a lot to do with technology. So we're going to see even more stuff with AI. And Pluto is the planet of the underworld. So we're seeing underneath the surface of things. And that's how it's showing up in our everyday lives, this Pluto in Aquarius. Everything that was under the surface is kind of coming to life, especially when it comes to innovation and humanitarian causes, and maybe things that weren't really at the surface of our attention that now we are seeing. And obviously, if you pay attention to the news at all, you are seeing that there's quite a lot of shadow there being brought to the surface to be freed from, basically. And like I said, Aquarius is all about humanitarian causes. So it will be really interesting to watch how it plays out. It's been kind of heartbreaking in a lot of ways, but I feel like this full moon in Leo is an opportunity to bring some light and illuminate everything, to see it clearly. I think a word that keeps getting brought up a lot with this full moon is authentic and authenticity. So we are seeing things for how they really are, and not just like the rose-colored framing of it all. And Leo just brings such warmth. It's this fixed fire. It's literally just the lion, the heart. Leo really does have the best symbolism, I have to say. And I love Leos so much. If you're Leo, sun, moon, and rising, I just want to say shout out to you guys as a whole. My mom is a Leo sun. My partner has a Leo moon, Lana Del Rey. There's a celeb who is a Leo moon. I love her. They just have this, Leos have this magnetic quality to them. They're the performers of the zodiac. It's the most popular sign for actors to be is a Leo. So they're very extroverted, friendly, like a little drama, like being the star of the show. And that's just fine by us because they do it so well. And the thing about Leos that I don't think really gets focused on enough is that they are very heart-oriented. That is the body part that's associated with that zodiac sign is the heart, literally. So, yeah, just think Gryffindor. No, I don't know. Think whatever you want, but it is very heart-oriented action. So, right now we're coming up in this time in our life where there are some big changes that we're probably making or in the process of about to be making. And I think that what is best to do, especially at this time of year when it's still kind of like the heart of winter in Aquarius season, is to really check in with your heart chakra and what's aligning and what's not. This full moon promises to be also a big release of, again, what's kind of like, no longer serving you from this past whole age of Pluto and Capricorn, which Capricorn energy can be, it's about responsibility and ambition, and but there's just a lot of old ways of being that are falling away that no longer serve us. as a collective. And I think we're seeing it in our personal life. And it may feel uncomfortable because it's new systems too. I feel like they said Aquarius is innovative. So we're doing things differently, and that can take some adjusting too. But yeah, okay. So with that being said, I am going to go ahead and get started. I don't know if anyone is able to see me, if it's like truly live or not. So if you are here, please like give a thumbs up. And if you see this video later and you like it, give it a thumbs up. But those are the themes. The one word I did hear when I was like channeling earlier, I do not know what to look, and my eye makeup is confusing me, but is temperance, like tempering the flame. I think there's a lot of emotions going on right now on our planet, and being able to kind of center in that heart-oriented action, like truly center and truly be about the heart, is going to be very important. So, like a good check of that is, does this align with the highest good? Is like what I'm saying, does it align with the highest good? Not just my highest good. And I think that's like what people really need to be looking at. And do my actions and words, are they truly like about love, or do they still have this like kind of violence to them? And how can we soften in our actions and our words? Because that is true strength, is vulnerability. And I think that when you have the vulnerability and the strength, the inner strength to be yourself, that's a really good embodiment of this Aquarius Leo access energy. So just realize that I need to go do something super quick. I'll be right back, and then we're going to open the circle. Okay. So here we go. All right, today I am using the Phantom Wise Tarot. It's based on a book from the author of The Night Circus. So these are the cards. And before we get into the tarot, though, I'm just going to open a circle. So if you all want to roll your shoulders back, call your energy into present time. Okay, I'm just going to open the circle here. So here we go. I welcome the guides and guardians of the East, element of air. Thank you for being with us, element of air, during this Aquarius season and always. On this full moon, please help us welcome new beginnings and chapters that serve our highest good and the highest good of all. I welcome you into the circle with so much gratitude. Guides and guardians of the South, element of fire, thank you for being here with us on this fixed fire full moon in Leo. Thank you for helping us to release all that no longer serves our highest good, and to welcome in creativity and positive transformation into our lives, all areas of our lives, to bring warmth and abundance through our own heart chakra, in all of our words and all of our actions. I welcome you into the circle with so much gratitude. Guides and guardians of the West, element of water, thank you for being here today. Thank you for continuing to soften, cleanse, and purify our emotional self and our emotional truth. Thank you for flowing into us energy streams of self-love so that we may love all who cross our path. And thank you for also bringing in and flowing in energies to us of compassion and grace. I welcome you into the circle with so much gratitude. Guides and guardians of the North, element of earth, thank you for being here today to protect and ground us as we persevere on our path forward, even during these dark, cold, damp winter months. Thank you for being there to keep us safe and steady. I welcome you into the circle with so much gratitude. And finally, I welcome in the guides and guardians of the spirit element. Thank you for giving us all the signs and synchronicities we need to see, hear, and feel at this moment in time that will lead us to the next step in our manifestation process under this full moon in Leo. I welcome you into the circle with so much gratitude. Thank you for activating all of the other elements. I welcome in all guides and guardians of love and light and nothing else. And with that, the circle is cast. Amen. Blessed be, harm none. It is done, it is done, it is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm Anaho, and so it is. All right. So let's get into it, shall we? I'm going to start off with the Phantom Wise Tarot. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'm just going to give these guys one more quick prayer. I'm going to make sure nothing else got stuck in here. Haven't used this deck in so long, so should be interesting. God and Goddess, thank you for giving us messages of the highest love, light, and truth under this Leo full moon. Thank you for helping us to stand in our authentic power during this Leo full moon and giving us messages that will serve our highest good and the highest good of all. Always. I welcome you. I welcome you. Amen. Blessed be, harm none. It is done, it is done, it is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm Anaho, and so it is. Okay. All right, so here we go. Just going to get into the cards. How many shuffles do I want to do? It's a good Aquarian number. I think I'm going to stick with Leo, and I'll do 5 shuffles. This is my third one. Because Leo rules the 5th house, which, you know, has that Leo energy. I actually don't know what the 5th house really is all about. I just know that Leo is the ruler of it. All right. Oof. And one more. That might have been 5, but oof. Seeing some harsh energy in the middle of the cards. Jeez, they just want to like fly out of my hands. You know what? Let me just do this. Oh, jeez. Okay. I know this is an awkward angle, but it's really about the cards and not about me anyway. So, oh, that's not a very Leo thing to say. Oh, wow. Okay, a couple I think are really wanting to come out, so we'll just see what happens. I'll go from here. Okay, that's a bunch, but we'll take it. All right, so we have the 3 of Wands. I think I'm going to show all of them first and then break them down. We have the 8 of Swords. Some difficult energy right there. I think that the whole reading came out all at once. Oof, 7 of Swords. Yuck. We're getting into the shadow. Okay, let me get into this. The Chariot in reverse. Oof. Sensing some resistance here. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Guys, what is going on? The Knight of Cups. Well, thank goodness. Here's a cute little one. And the 2 of Wands in reverse. Oh my goodness. All right. Really, really interesting. Oof, and the Hierophant on the bottom. Okay, to me, this talks about our spiritual beliefs and systems, and it is card 5 of the tarot, so maybe it was onto something there. It's a major arcana card that, in some decks it's seen as the marriage card. You see the 2 cats sitting underneath that guy, and it's sometimes called the Pope card, but really to me it speaks of like institutions that we believe in. And I think we're just taking a really close look at them, of both the light and shadow side of those institutions lately, I think, and seeing both of them for what they are. And maybe some of our beliefs are changing or getting questioned. So the first card we have here, the cards of the recent past, they're interesting. Okay, so we have the 3 of Wands. Oops, it went like this. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, wow, it's going to show like this on the screen. God, I'm just going to hold up one at a time. So we have the 3 of Wands as our first card. So this talks about, she's kind of looking out there, as you can see, and see that sailboat in the background? She is seeing her ships coming in. So this is us manifesting something which is really beautiful here in the recent past. And when you're seeing your ships come in, that's almost like, it's like watching your intentions manifest is the easiest way I can say it. It is expansive energy. And it feels really good. It's just like that feeling of like all your hard work paying off, which I do feel like a lot of us felt at the end of Capricorn season, because Capricorns are very hard workers, and that's pretty much what they're known for. And yeah, I think that something we did really paid off, and we saw that manifest. So that's beautiful. But then we move into a bit of difficult energy in the recent past too. So even though something manifests, we may be keeping ourselves a little limited. And I posted this meme on Instagram, or this video, and it was like of Ted Lasso. But basically what the meme was saying was like, there's going to be all these shadows that come to the surface, with Pluto in Aquarius and the Sun in Aquarius, but Pluto being the planet of the underworld. And, there's just going to be shadows that come to the surface. And what the 8 of Swords is that feeling of feeling trapped and blindfolded. And really, it's like you're your own worst enemy in this energy. You can't really see it, though. But there's a bit of self-sabotage here. So yeah, that is unfortunate. And there's a bit of deception. And I have a feeling that this is like our mind, kind of those limiting thoughts and beliefs and behaviors really getting to us and kind of keeping us playing it small, when really something big, something big and beautiful is like has come in or is coming in. Oh my goodness. But we can't really see it because we're too much in our head. So that resonates. It's almost like we're deceiving ourselves by playing small. So interesting stuff. That's difficult energy, I'm not going to lie. It's preventing us from moving forward, which the Chariot upright is Major Arcana 7 of the tarot. We were in a universal year 7 last year. This year we're in a universal year 8, which is tied. 8 is tied to abundance and new beginnings. 7 is tied to like coming to the end of a spiritual evolution or cycle. So it's so interesting how the numerology and the astrology really all align with what's going on, So we came to an ending with Pluto and Capricorn, and now we're in this new year where Pluto is in Aquarius, and we're really testing the waters of that energy and what it's bringing up for us. So, yeah. But this was in reverse. So something maybe from last year that we're just not seeing clearly. It's not allowing us to like move forward. There is maybe an inability to see both sides of something. Because the Chariot is also kind of a card of duality that speaks about destiny. And I think where something is slightly distorted because we're only looking at one side of something. So that's what I'm getting. This could be around if you're the owner of a business. 9 of Pentacles tends to be the card that talks about that. Nines are always very independent energies in the tarot. So we did get this in reverse. Maybe you don't see yourself as independent, but you are. And that's a perspective that could really free you. You get to be you. And truly, I have seen that a lot on social media for all of the negative things that can come from social media. You do get to be you. But I feel like some people are more celebrated than others for being themselves. And if you don't fit the societal norms, sometimes you're not celebrated like other people who are. But I feel like what this Aquarian energy is trying to tell you, and this Leo full moon, is that you can still manifest your own destiny where you see and celebrate yourself. And at the end of the day, that is what matters. And even if you tell yourself that repeatedly, that's an exercise and a ritual. You should definitely be doing it this time. Like, you matter. What you believe in matters. And it doesn't matter if other people don't. You still are allowed to have your own thoughts, beliefs, and feelings. So, like the Hierophant was trying to say, like, you do matter, even when it feels like you don't. So just something to keep in mind. And I do love this Knight of Cups energy coming out at the end. The Knights of the Tarot are messengers. Let's see, how do I get this like close? There we go. They are messengers, and what this is bringing is an emotional, like, new beginning, emotionally fulfilling new beginning, which is very heart-centered. Like I was talking about, that is the energy of Leo. So this is very exciting to see in the potential future. We just have to get over that perspective of like playing small when we're not, when we really are like the lions, when we really can embody and own our own power and take back our own power just by being ourselves. This is going to be a message that comes in that is maybe not even just emotionally fulfilling, but emotionally encouraging. So I do love to see that here. And then we end with the Two of Wands in reverse. So upright, this is, again, it's like almost like the cards are repeating themselves with the message here, but this energy is very expansive. You're just like looking out. It's the energy before this energy of the Three of Wands, where you're seeing your ships are coming in, but you're in that expansive decision-making mode. Here, it just feels like we're not maybe looking at the bigger option because it scares us. So I think that is what this full moon is presenting to us, to look at the bigger option, to look at the things that truly make your heart sing and come alive, and to, even if you're afraid of them, have the courage to at least look at them and recognize them as options that are possible for you and could be part of your destiny. It's just a shift of the mind, which is so easy to say, but hard to do. So, it's going to be a lot about self-care at this time, and not even just self-care, but what comes from that self-care, like the feelings of self-empowerment and empowering yourself. And just having the courage to be you at this time is really going to reveal a lot about what that destiny is, what that larger picture is. So I just want to say, just don't be afraid to look at the options available, not the ones that everybody says are easy and that you should be taking, the options that are available. Like, you know what that is. And don't let somebody else's definition of realistic define your definition of realistic. I mean, I've done some things that definitely aren't realistic in my life. I've beaten stage 3 cancer. I don't think if I told everyone while I was going through that, maybe everyone would have thought that was realistic. They would have thought the negative, but I didn't tell anyone. I thought the positive, and here I am 5 years later. You know, I moved to California, and while I didn't become a famous actress by any means, I got my SAG card. I got a voucher there, and I got 2 vouchers here. And here I am, and I am part of SAG-AFTRA, which is another thing about this revolutionary energy, all the strikes that have been going on. That's part of that too. So, you know, and like, but then sometimes I'll get into these like, you know, phases or days or moments where I'm just don't really see those things as options, but they are. And those are the times I have to remind myself I can be anything I want to be. If you kind of like work hard, if you are you can just do it. Like, you can just do it. Like, the innovation is inside you. It lives in your heart. And don't let anyone say that they can take that from you, because they can't. They just can't. So, you know, it starts with like your mind, and then it manifests. So right now, I think it's really important to focus on your mental health, it's looking like, and to fill up your emotional cup. I think that the universe is really going to provide you some help there to shift this energy. All right, I'm trying to think if I want to pull any more cards. I'm going to pull an oracle card at this point and then try to wrap it up, because I am trying to do shorter readings. So let's see. I'm going to use the Cosmic Oracle today. All right. Okay. All right. Let's just give these a little bit more of a shuffle. Whoa. Okay, those popped out so fast. Let me just see. They pop out again. They just popped out so fast. Watch. Let go. Ooh, that's a good one. Let go. Oof, I love that so much. Okay, let's read it. I don't know if I've ever gotten this one. I just kind of love that. Yeah, maybe let go of past versions of yourself or of who you think you need to be. Let go of the people pleasing and please yourself, you know? If it's aligned with your heart and what's in your heart, and not your ego, then really good things can come of just not forcing things and letting what isn't staying or sticking go and trying something new. So I really actually love that All and Empower is on the bottom of the deck. Dude, I love that card. Look at that. So cool, so cool. All right. So let's read Let Go, and then I'm going to close the circle and post this. And let me know. Let me know if this resonates. Let me know what you want to see, what decks you guys like. But I'm going to hold up Let Go and read it to you. Okay. Here we go. I think it's better to do this, actually. Okay. It's time to relinquish your need for control and let the leaves fall as they may. If you have drawn this card, it's time to relinquish your need for control and release your tight grip on how you think the world and everyone in it should be. Letting go is an emotional, spiritual, physical, and mental process of releasing yourself to the universal spirit of love. It's giving up your need to control the outcome of every situation and the control of the people you hold most dear. This period can be challenging in many ways, and Spirit asks you to have faith. Have faith that the universe will guide you and send forth the outcomes that are needed for your journey. Understand that you have been this way for a long time, and this need for control stems from your youth, when hurt, disorder, and instability was experienced. Spirit understands your need for caution, but holding on to and controlling every aspect of your life is taking its toll. Hanging on so tightly does not bring the outcomes you desire. Instead, it serves to repel all that you cling so tightly to. Dang, isn't this true though? Your soul longs to be free and dance through the winds of change. If you deny this part of you the freedom to play, which Leo is so about, by the way, the universe will send you the right situation or person to help unlock the free-spirited child in you. I feel like that's the Knight of Cups card. This may come at a time not suited to your plans and may leave you feeling vulnerable and confused. Dear one, it is time. It is time to let go. Letting go of your need to control will set you and others free. Love, love, love that. Okay. Prayer. Great Spirit, please give me all the strength to let go all that I cling to. Divinely guide my thoughts, words, and actions with love and understanding. Associated chakra, the solar plexus. Let me just read that prayer one more time. Great Spirit, please give me the strength to let go all that I cling to. I think they meant to say let go of all that I cling to. Divinely guide my thoughts, words, and actions with love and understanding. Okay, just one more time for the people in the back. Great Spirit, please give me the strength to let go of all that I cling to. Divinely guide my words, my thoughts, words, and actions with love and understanding. So, so beautiful. We love it. My chin's so itchy all of a sudden. It's been happening to me a lot lately, but yeah. So what an interesting reading. I mean, it's challenging. I'm not going to lie. I kind of called that it would be. But to just let go and to let that inner child play, I think is great advice. I definitely can see that the universe bringing you situations and things to help you embody that free spirit and that inner child. So just, I would say for this full moon, be free and play with it and don't take it all so seriously. I think I'm going to take that advice myself. No one needs to watch this for it to mean something to me. It means something to me. So that's all that matters. And the right people and situations will find you if you're being true to yourself. And you know what? Even if you're not, I feel like the universe will try to still put those people that are going to teach you the lessons of how to be true to yourself one way or the other in your path. So I would just say, if you want to make it a little easier, start with being true to yourself. And the universe will help you with the rest, with the circumstances, with the how, So just, I would say just play and have fun tonight. Have fun with this full moon. Go out and just do something that your inner child would want to do. For me lately, it seems to be reading. Reading and like watching funny TV shows and rewatching Friends. But like just do something that makes you happy. All right. So let me just close the circle, and that's going to wrap it up for me. All right, and here we go. Move this back up. Guides and guardians of the spirit element, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for continuing to show us the signs and synchronicities and helping us to let go of the reins and to trust the process and to have faith that the right people and circumstances will come into our experience. If we continue to let go of all that is not truly authentic to who we are. I release you from the circle with so much gratitude. Guides and guardians of the north element of earth, thank you for keeping us protected as we allow our inner child to play. Thank you for keeping us safe along the way. I release you from the circle with so much gratitude. Guides and guardians of the west element of water, the heart center, thank you for cleansing and purifying all the heavy emotions that no longer serve us and welcoming in lighter, cleaner relationships to things and people in our lives. Thank you for also flowing into us energy streams of unconditional love, mercy, and compassion. I release you from the circle with so much gratitude. Guides and guardians of the south element of fire, thank you for being here to again help us to give to the fire all that is a burden on our soul. Thank you for letting us burn it clean into the flames and rise like phoenixes from the ashes. And thank you for helping us to embrace new creative opportunities that are aligned with our truest self and passions at this time. I release you from the circle with so much gratitude. And finally, I release the guides and guardians of the east element of air. Thank you for flowing in new opportunities and people to us that will help us fully realize our true authentic selves at this time and who we have become and are becoming. And thank you for allowing those new beginnings, for us to embrace those new beginnings and to step into them in a way where we fully recognize them for what they are. I release you from the circle with so much gratitude. I release all guides and guardians of love and light. And with that, the circle is open. Amen. Blessed be her none. It is done, it is done, it is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to hold, and so it is. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please like, please subscribe, and please share it with a friend. Okay.